Hi, this is Bystanders at Newsstand, reaching you live from Agege, Lagos. And today we have topical issues to treat. I'm Michael Adekunle. On today's headline, we have the Daily Independent newspaper, we have Punch, we have Vanguard, we have New Telegraph, carrying the same headline. But we are going to pick one. Let's pick Daily Independent. And Daily Independent is saying, Labour Shuns meeting with federal government is ceased on strike tomorrow. And on the rider, we have APC may sanction Okorocha Yari Amosun Akeredolu. Another rider says, Buhari certificate saga, worst national shame. We still have another rider, Obasanjo, an inconsistent statesman. We're not going to trade this alone. Let's meet our reviewers at the stand. I'll be right back.
Kan tí mo máa sọ ni wípé ó yẹ kí àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ kan daṣẹ́ lẹ̀ àkókò ló yẹ kán gba 30 kìíní minimum wages yẹn tá a bá ti fún wọn ṣe tí Buhari bá tún wọlé lẹ́ẹ̀kejì kò ní sánmọ́ kan rí wípé wọ́n strike wọ́n dẹ̀ gba owó wọn bí ọ̀gá àwọn òṣèlú meeting yẹn lánàá yẹn ní sáyẹ̀nsì pé kò gbé òṣèlú yẹn kán mú ìlọ pé strike gbọ́dọ̀ wà lọ́la strike gbọ́dọ̀ wà. Strike yẹn bí torí àwọn tá ń jẹ owó yẹn ó yẹ ká fún àwọn workers ká fún wọn ní owó iṣẹ́ ká san owó iṣẹ́ wọn ká san déédéé. Jẹ́gbọ́ nǹkan mo fẹ́ sọ nìyẹn o. Jẹ́gbọ́.
The strike. The strike. The thing is, I don't follow this government saga, you know. But I'm just hearing this news this morning. I just heard it this morning. But it's not. To me, it's not. It's not. This is not the solution because you know, Nigeria. I don't know why we keep having this. We keep, you know, using. You know, we like minding minor things. We don't go major things. We like minding major things. We like to deal with major things. We like consider major things more than big things. The things that we need to focus on. We don't do that. It's not good like that. You know, this one that they're talking about. I don't think it should be this time around. Because Nigerians are already suffering. Nigerians are already suffering, and if you say we should go on strike, what do you expect? Just imagine people are hungry now, and if you say somebody should not go to work, some people now, if they don't go to work, there's no way they can eat.
But it seems Labour is fighting for our own interest, not their own selfish interest.
You can say that, but for now, I don't buy the idea. I don't buy the idea. That's for me. I don't buy the idea.
Strike in this way, I don't believe.
You don't do what?
I don't believe.
Why?
Concerning our labor, they only deceive us. Since when someone deceive us in this nation? Since that time, I don't even believe again that we have labor, good labor in this nation.
Someone deceived us.
Yeah.
What way, sir?
Now, we remember in the
time of
Obasanjo time. You understand? If you go to strike 1 week, 2 weeks at the end, they will not settle that case.
Does it mean Shomole was collecting bribe?
Yeah, that is it. This is Nigeria. Even though they can announce as a Labour party, that is the same thing I will do. They have already laid the foundation before. That is it. All this whether 18,000 or whatever, let Nigeria begin to consider it. They are deceiving us. There's no go out for strike. Yes, that is the thing.
Now, last week or so, we have the governors said they could only pay 22,500 naira. Now, Labour said no, they should go into an agreement of 30,000 naira. And today, Labour is still insisting that they will be going on strike. If that
thing happen, which is that is a real change.
now, don't you think Labour is fighting for our own interest?
No, I don't think they are deceiving us. When although something else can happen, that tomorrow by next week, let assume tomorrow, by next week something can change, which that we are now have a good leader in Labour. Do you understand? But I don't know the Labour president now or whatever, because I don't have interest on this thing. Yeah, that's it. In anything, unless what concern me is our own president.
As a Nigerian, do you support the former 18,000 minimum wage, or let me say president is telling minimum wage?
Do you know what now? I don't say that I don't support or I support, but these people are deceiving us. Do you understand? Labour will come out and find out if the Bible now. What happened?
They will keep quiet.
They keep quiet. They keep quiet so many times.
Which means they are fighting for their own interest.
They are fighting for their own interest. That's the best thing. Somebody will shout, go try 1 week, 2 weeks, start to play ball. At the end, the same.
Looking at what is trending on this on dailies for today, we have different dailies picking up these stories about Labour, going on strike tomorrow. Now, on Daily Independent, we have Labour Shuns meeting with federal government insists on strike tomorrow. I want to see your own perception towards this.
On my own personal view, I am fully in support of the Labour, because when you look at the wages they are earning now, it's not a living wages. So compared with what all the political class are earning, so I am fully in support of the Labour movement.
In this Nigeria, right from 1960, when Nigeria have independence, what's happened that time, not what happened now. Why I say this is that in olden days, when they are moving with the trust. But after Gowon left the seat and Obasanjo, they entered into civilian rule. Everything. What the meaning of austerity measure? Austerity means that our leaders from civilians, they never qualified to be a leader because of, I never see the country which leader ruling without PhD degree holder and finish your school and go to NYSC. But our leaders today, no one I see, they are forging different letters. That's the reason why our leaders are not okay. Why? Two, when he went to the Ghana, J.J. Rollins, he entered the seat. He came to Nigeria. When the Ghanaians enter here as refugees, the soldiers do something before you die. Do something before you die. And generalists, he do it and they stand. Today, Nigerian leaders are going to Ghana and manufacture factories and build houses. Okay, now Nigerians now are running outside the country because of what? Austerity measure. From where problem started from austerity measure. Before, me and you don't know the meaning of austerity measure. So now, I am pleading for Nigerians. Let them go to the board and let every Nigerians understand ourselves. Today, in Nigerian ruling leaders, there's only one tribe around Nigeria today. Number one, if you go to the NBA without to be a Muslim man, they cannot pick you.
That's Nigerian Defense Academy.
Yes, Nigerian Defense Academy. In police, it's the same thing. In different forces, it's the same thing. So that's the reason why should we be a one Nigerian? In Igbo man now, imagine enter there, they promote you, tomorrow they will retire you. What I mean of one Nigeria, my own interest is that let our youth, when the woman selling market on the bus stop, selling
and train his child to the university level. He came out, then begin to drive Okada or Mariwa. Will that woman happy? Why some people in the north, they will not finish school, they already give them job in oil company, in different places, everywhere, every house of assembly belongs to north. Why should it be like that? Say one Nigeria. Why are they taking Nnamdi Kanu? Why are they taking Afenifere? Why Ariwa are standing for their, now then the authority? It's a shameful to Nigerians. One thing I stand is that if Yoruba stand for one voice, Nigeria will be good tomorrow. If Yoruba stand for one voice, Nigeria will be good tomorrow. Because before you see a Yoruba man standing on big posts, it's gossip makes him be there. If you go and reading paper, make sure that the people are reading, you know the meaning. One time I go, Sanusi, read here, there's something why Yorubas are between Nigeria. People they say why? Because of what? They be water and oil. If people want to say Igbo pony, they are going there, either die or go. But people today, some of them are betrayers. Some of them are betrayers. So what I'm trying to talk now is that let our leader, our youth, stand for their feet and claim their right. Our leader is supposed to listen to youth. Not in 100 years, 90 years, 85 years, 90 years, come they rule Nigeria, go to China. See France, a man of 35 years, with intelligence, with understanding, sharing money to the house against 4 years coming. Why people are suffering? See, look at our people here. See the type of clothes they are wearing. See the type of clothes they are wearing. What Oyibo abandon is what Nigeria are happy for. China, see what they are doing. Robbing something. Ghana ban Chinese product into their country. Why Nigerians? Ghana banned Chinese product into their country. Why Nigeria allow every Yamayama thing to enter the country? Because of what? Selfish interests. So God bless Nigeria.
Lastly, still going back to what you were saying, talking about federal government and labor. This is what happened during the time of Obasanjo. The same thing is still going on during the time of Buhari. What do you think is the problem of this nation? What is the problem of the federal government?
Thank you. The problem now is that let complete civilian rule Nigeria.
Complete civilian workers.
Complete civilian, and one never test any post in federal government. Let it stay away.
And how can that be possible?
If our Nigerian youth can rise up tomorrow, say we no agree. Every country, every village, every town, leading by youth. Why federal government cannot allow youth to enter there? If they allow youth tomorrow, those people claiming generals are eating millions, are eating different money every month. What of you? How much are you receiving a month? Why are you happy with it? What of people are seeing 100 millions or 200 millions, 500 million every year? Still, they're not happy. Now, complete civilian, let him go. I rule, but then we give him advice.
Then how do we do it?
It's for use. And our leader, all people there, let them step down. Let it promote use up. Because some people, some intelligent youths, they are engineering, they are accountant. Today in Nigeria, if you do accountant finish, you are very hot. Nobody will allow you to do that place.
Sir, you are talking about youths going there to rule. Yes. But it's still the same youths that are supporting these people. Like for example, we have a Atiku Youth campaign for Lagos State. We have Buhari Youth campaign for Soso State. Now, you used to expect such youths or these youths to go there on their own to rule that place. Do you think these people will leave that post for them?
Thank you. Do you know the reason why? When you see a lion stay inside cage, you didn't give him food there. If you cross there, that lion will chop you. Youths today in Nigeria, they are hungry. When a tree can never make a forest. When you go here now, you don't have 1 naira in your pocket. I give you 500,000 naira, follow me, don't mind anybody. Can you find people who give you 1 naira? That's what happening today in Nigeria. They are using money damaging image of Nigeria. God blessed. Every sand, a white man say sand in Nigeria is the money. White man says sand here in Nigeria is the money. Nigeria, why? Our leaders, why? So between Atiku and Buhari, all of them, they are the same kakus. They are the same from north. They are the same everywhere. Why they not allow people? Now, good luck, say good luck, Nigeria. They say bad luck, Nigeria. When good luck step down, Nigeria is low. When he start on stage, he want to drop his own paper. He say if I come down, Nigeria will never wait. I am here. They say Olebruku, Oloshi, animals, this and that. Today, if he came here now, listen well, he will hear the way, good luck, good luck. When good luck went to Sokoto, they broke it, they want him back. Why? So, what I'm saying is, the good luck, Nigeria, no bad luck in Nigeria. Let our leaders tell us truth and stand for truth. Let our youth, when they go to school, let them come back and stand, still food eat. To them, no food in Nigeria. Thank you.
Labour Shuns meeting with federal government insists on strike tomorrow. Are you in support of this?
I support.
Why, sir?
The money that they give workers too small. It's not enough to meet up with your family.
The money is not enough. So how much are you expecting from the federal government?
At least, I'm not a worker, so but at least maybe from 35 upward.
Labour is telling the federal government to pay 30,000 naira. Last week it was 22,500 naira. The governors agreed on. But this time around, Labour is insisting that they must pay the 30,000 naira. And here you are telling us that you want 35,000 naira. How would that be?
Because of after they agree on that 35,000, they will still check back, and there is some money they will remove. You still turn to 30,000. But if you collect that 30,000 now, if they still look back, there is some money they will still remove. The money will not pass 25,000 now.
Looking at it, do you think the money is enough to take care of the welfare of a family?
Well, it's not enough, but at least that 35,000 they can still manage it.
Thank you very much, sir.
God bless you.
Last week, 22,500 minimum wage. The governor said they will be paying 22,000 naira minimum. That's what they agreed on. And this time around, Labour is insisting that 22,000 naira minimum wage, it's not enough. The 22,000 naira minimum wage is not enough to cater for our needs.
For sure.
Are you in support of Labour going on strike tomorrow?
To me, to my own understanding, I think Labour going on strike tomorrow should be the best thing. You know why I say so? One, some of these leaders that are on seat now, the money that they are collecting, we don't think that, let's assume that they are collecting 22,000 naira per month. Do you think that money will be enough for them? No, that's what I'm saying. It won't be enough for them. Talking of someone that has a family, and we are the one even doing the job. We are the one doing the job, not them doing the job. And one thing you should know that the one thing we should also put in our mind is this: we that are doing the job, we should also care for ourselves. They don't care about us. That's what I'm thinking. They don't care about us.
If you say they don't care about us, what of Labour that is fighting?
That's what I'm saying. So we should go on this strike. Because if we don't go on this strike, they will increase the salary.
Do you have food stuff in your house? Do you have money in your bank?
That's what I'm saying. I work last month now. I still have money. I've been working ever since. I still have money. Even if it's not that much, but I know that at least it will still sustain me till the end of the strike. I know it's indefinite strike. Understand? But at least as a young man who is working, you don't have to depend on one side. That's life for you. Because if you put there's a saying that which says don't put all your eggs in one basket, because if that basket mistakenly fall, all the eggs will scatter. So you as well, you have to lay down you have to lay down foundation that at least if anything happen, there will still be something ahead. That's why I'm saying that they should go for the strike. Because if they don't go for the strike, this thing will keep on repeating itself. How will someone be receiving 22,000 naira 500? What will it easy to do? You have family, you buy something. Let's say now the food stuff have even increased. You know what I'm saying? So they have even increased, and moreover, thinking of Nigeria we are now, 22,000 naira is not enough. A day itself, to my own understanding, if I say I want to use 22,000 naira, I won't buy clothes myself, I won't buy something, I won't buy other things. So there are some things that I will do. Let me say, let's assume that I don't want to buy anything clothing or anything. I want to buy food stuff. A month, the money won't be enough. It won't be enough. That's life for you. So at least they should try to. I prefer this strike that we are going for. Even if it's going to affect, it will tell me that it will affect some persons. Yes, sir. It's not everybody that will gain. That's life for you. It's not everybody that must surely gain. So it will affect some persons as well. And to me, I prefer it this way. Because if you don't go for the strike, it will keep on repeating itself. That's life for you.
On Delhi Independent Municipal, federal government versus Labour, are you informed that we are going on strike tomorrow?
Yes. So, all my opinions, all my advice is that about this strike, if the federal government not approve this money, we are ready to go strike. That's my own.
You are ready?
We are ready. Not only me. We are ready. The masses ready to go strike.
Will you tell me that 22,500 naira minimum wage is not enough for you, based on what the government said?
No, because everything is cost.
It's not enough.
It's not enough. I'm going to collect. Everything is cost. If you go market now, everything is cost. I'm on bag of rice now, almost 20,000. That is all. I know if you talk more many things. We are ready. If you federal government, Buhari, Mr. President, approve this money, Labour talk. So we are not going back to strike. But if you don't approve, we are ready to go strike. That's my own thought.
So what do you have to do? You have the independence here. Labour Shuns meeting with federal government insists on strike tomorrow, which is Tuesday. What's your own perception towards this matter?
Well, if there is in many situations when we are having problems or misunderstanding, the next thing is to come to the round table. But for the past 1 year, I could vividly remember MSC and government, they have been having series of meetings or meetings, but at the end of the day, it hit the rock. So, and the last meeting they called for. So the MSC, they refused to participate. They refused to participate. So the reason why they refuse to participate is because of insincerity of the part of the government. Are you getting it? So because the workers said they are not taking less than 30,000, and federal government says they are going to offer 24,000, while some state governors say they are going to pay 22,500. So, but to me, as far as I'm concerned, 30,000 is an ideal amount. It's not too much and it's not too small based on the economy of the nation right now. Are you getting it? So, but the failure of government is because they cannot harmonize, they cannot agree on a particular amount to pay. And the workers, they are making their stand to know that, okay, we are not collecting less than 30,000. So I can fault government because they have been on this matter for the past 1 year. So I think they should be able to come out with reasonable and agreeable amounts. Are you getting it? So going to strike, so it's a means of showing their grievance.
Or do you think going on strike tomorrow will solve this problem?
It will solve it, because definitely I know government is going to call them back.
Aviation is going on strike. Different sectors also.
Let all association under NLC, let them abide by the law. Let them abide. Let there be total shutdown so that the government will take it serious.
You have food in your house?
You said?
You have food in your house?
I will try to do that. They have been wanting us to stockpile the food stuff. So this is supposed to be a collective battle, because when their salary increase, is going to reflect in every other sectors. The business one will benefit for it. It's not for workers alone. Because I don't just understand. Look at the cost of living in this country now. If a married man is collecting 30,000 naira, and look at the cost of transport, look at the cost of house rent, look at the cost of foodstuffs. So everything, all the prices of commodity, so is skyrocketing day by day. So, and the one thing you're supposed to know in this nation is that the moment they increase fuel price, as far as I know in this country, everything will just all prices will just go up. Are you getting me? So that is why that most of the time they normally do the review of salaries. Are you getting me? So during Obasanjo, when there was increase in oil price, they did increment. During Jonathan, the same thing. So, and this thing is according to the information I got, even it should be 5 years something. It's not they should even wait until this the people start complaining. Must they be going to strike all the time before they do the increment? Are you getting it? This thing they have to see it as
They have to review it every 5 years.
When the 5 years is about to lapse, so they're supposed to come up with another discussion. So because this strike is going to affect both the masses and the government. Government workers will not work. They are not going to make money. So the individuals too will feel the impact. How does it? But it's necessary.
In the last 16 years, this has been going on. PDP ruled for 16 years. The issue of labor with the federal government has not ended up till now. Are you getting me, sir? What do you think is the problem of this nation?
Well, first and foremost, I would say we have a fundamental problem. It's not a matter of how long you rule, it's how well. So either you rule for 20 years, but if the foundation, even the Holy Book said it, they say if the foundation be destroyed, what can the righteous do? So I believe it's a foundational problem, and most of our leaders, they don't have not even foresight, they don't have far sight. There's difference between the foresight and the far sight.
Okay.
And almost all our leaders doesn't have the far sight of these nations, and that's why this problem have been in existence for so long. So it's not about the party, it's about the individual. So most of our leaders that are going there to also, they are looking for their own personal interest, not the interest of the masses. So that has been the problem. So what I believe can be done is they need to go back to the basic. What unite us together, and what can push us to where we are going, to that promised line. So we need somebody that have a clear picture of where this country will end, because we need to see the end from the beginning. And majority of our leaders, they can't see the end. They consume everything we have. That's why they can't be satisfied. So I believe it's a problem it's a fundamental problem. It doesn't matter the party, it doesn't matter who is there, it's a matter of your mindset. So we don't have a people that have a good mindset towards this nation. But many of them are looking for their own pockets, what they can consume. Within me, I and myself, and that is the problem we are having there. Yes.
Now, 22,500 naira last week. The governor said they cannot pay more than 22,500. That's from 18,000 naira minimum wage to 22,500. And this time around, Labour is still saying that they cannot succumb to their own order except they pay that 30,000 naira. And tomorrow, Tuesday, Labour said they will be embarking on the strike. Sir, do you think the strike will be the solution to this problem?
Well, thank you for as he is now. I believe strike will be the solution because it's a pity the country of ours can't pay 30,000 naira. It's a very big pity. As big as Nigeria is, we have all the mineral resources. God has blessed us with enormous resources. Are we using them? At all, we don't do them. We are not using them. But rather, we are using that to afflict the masses. How much is 30,000 naira? How much is 30,000 naira? Let us be realistic. How much can 30,000 naira last you for a month? Now we are suffering for government to do what? To pay 30,000 naira. It's a big pity. And these are government, some of them have ruled right from a chairman of a local government, ruled for 6 years, moved to governor, ruled for 8 years. Some of them even went as far as becoming senator for 8 years. And still here they can't pay 30,000 naira. You will agree with me, most of our senators, the kind of money they are collecting a month, in fact, it can feed it can feed the whole community for a month. Can feed the whole community. A whole senator, during election time, a senator will come, he will deceive the people, we buy bag of rice and call all of them, give them one derica of rice that goes for 250 or 230. They will use that to buy the vote of the masses. Then for them to pay 30,000 naira, it's a big shame to our country, a big shame to our leaders, big shame even to this present regime. So 30,000 become a big problem to them. Man, it's a big shame. It's a very, very big shame. So I believe the Labour, they have no option than to go on that strike.
You support?
I fully support them.
Even if it's up to 1 month?
Even if it's up to 1 month, but they must make sure that has been achieved. The 30,000 is not even enough. And they're still saying they want to pay 22,000 naira. Look, a man that has up to 5 children going to school, feeding the whole family, 22,000 naira. Abba, at least many of them, Buhari has families, he has children. 30,000 naira is even too small for him to spend in a day. Too small. But yet, you want to reduce the money to 22,000 for we that votes you into the power. When we are looking for power, you come to us, you bring down yourself very low. You promise us a lot. 2015, you promised us heaven and earth. He said this is what PDP has done. They have messed up this country. We are coming here to make a change. Even the party himself is messing up. APC. I'm not a fan of any party, but I voted for APC 2015 because of the concept of change they promised us. But let me just tell you, not knowing that, well, I know it's a game of politics. It's a game of politics. But now I believe Nigeria are wise now. They promise us economy, they promise us light, they promise us road, but till today, they still telling you work in progress. Now they have changed the concept of change to progress. But let me just tell you the truth. Let all the youth rise up and put a full stop to it. This must come to an end. So I support Labour with all my heart, with all my life. So let them go on with this. Exactly.
Thanks for having me. Thank you. Nigerians have had their own views. The governor said last week they will be paying 22,500 naira. And this time around, Labour is insisting on 30,000 naira minimum wage. I think Nigerians are tired of these dramas. Till I meet you next time, I remain Michael Adekunle, and you're watching Flip TV.